Hi everybody, welcome back to another Wellness Wednesday. I hope you guys have been having a good week so far. And man, isn't it crazy how we are already halfway done with November? This year has just completely flown by. But yeah, I wanted to kind of come on today and just have a nice little candid talk. I really like kind of these simple, easy chats. Last week I definitely had a day where I was feeling kind of low about things. I was feeling down and just was really beating myself up. And it is so interesting to me because of everything that I've gone through, and everybody has their own kind of internal journeys. I still am so hard on myself. And it was funny because I was kind of reminiscing and looking at old pictures of myself when I was 340 plus pounds, and then looking at pictures of myself now, and just the drastic change that I see within that girl and that person. And it's funny because I sometimes get trapped in that mindset of, I feel so bad for who I used to be and who I was. And I think it's really important, and I've mentioned this before, but depression really comes from kind of thinking and worrying about the past, where anxiety comes from thinking and worrying about the future, both of which are kind of things you don't have a whole lot of control over. The past is done and it's happened, and all I can do from it is learn from it, grow from it, and become better. And for my future, the best thing I can do is set up and have a goal or have some sort of plan if I can plan. But I think it's just really important to try to catch yourself in those moments and not get so down and not get so, hard on yourself. Don't be as hard on yourself. And I know we are all our own worst critics. And I know I certainly judge myself harder than most people would judge me. And I struggle because I have my days where I am so proud of the progress I've made, and then I have days where I just look and I think this is not enough and I haven't done enough. And I just want you all to know how normal that is. How, especially online, people and even myself, I am definitely in that vein of showing me at my best and trying to show you my best all the time. And that can be really exhausting and it can be really hard. So I want you to know that I, just like everybody else, very human. And it is so human to just have a bad day. You will not always have good days. You will not always have good weeks, even good months. There will always be something there that may challenge you or make your day more difficult. But I think it's so important to learn from it. And I have a very hard time letting go of things that I can't control and worrying about people and things and kind of jobs that I'm supposed to do. And there's only so much that I can do in the moment. And sometimes, especially within the pandemic, I feel like it's hard. If you're working from home, things are still different, and I've definitely adjusted to it, but it's funny how hard things can sometimes be within that environment. But not letting that kind of deter you or make you feel inferior in any way, just because it is different. And just because it is something that you're not used to. It can be really hard to not focus on those negative things about the day or the week or the month. But I think it is so important to try to wake up the next day with a fresh start. And I know at times it can be really hard to just wake up at all and have a positive mindset and take the first couple steps out of bed, but that truly can be what it takes. And for me, I really love waking up and getting my workout in, and once I do that, it really helps to set my day to be something positive, to be something where I can change the way that I'm thinking, that I am acting, how I am motivated, and how I push myself. And for me, that's very inspiring. And it's really great to see that every day can be a new day for you to do better. And I think it is so special that we have that. And I think I also forget and don't really embrace the fact enough that I am here, that I am lucky enough to not have issues or problems that many people do face and do have just every day when it comes to either having a job or not, being healthy or not, having to worry about so many things that I am fortunate enough to not have to worry about. But I also don't ever want to deter myself or make myself feel like my issues aren't real or aren't important enough or aren't something to, make me feel kind of bad. It's just important to go through the motions of it and embrace it and learn from it. And that's really what I'm trying to do. Taking that day, processing. Woof. It's like I know what word I want to say, but she just ain't coming out. Processing? I think that's it. But going through and understanding kind of the process of that day and what my mind was thinking. And I just think it's important that everybody knows we will not always have the best of time all of the time. There will be days, there will be times of struggle, there'll be times that are hard, and that's okay. And it's, I think, something to be embraced. We will have times that may be difficult or hard, and times will not always be easy. And I have come to terms with that, I think, more so than I have in the past. And it's really very, very nice. And I think, too, with my new shaved head, I've really come into my own understanding of this is who I am. And I am not always the easiest to get along with, and I am not always the easiest to myself or the nicest or kindest to myself. And I don't often treat myself the way that I should. And I want to do better. And I want to excel and do more. And I feel like I am really pushing to do the best that I can in many aspects of my life. And I'm very proud of that. I just want everyone to know it's okay to not always feel 100. It's okay to have your days where you are not always on par or on the ball. And there's something to be said about that, about taking the time and the rest and kind of sensory things and just letting your mind and your body relax and calm. After this, I think I might do some yoga, kind of reset myself and my body, and just breathe. I think it's really important to just breathe and stay open and stay positive and motivated. But I really think waking up every day and trying to approach your day in the best way possible is the best thing that you can do, not only for yourself, but anybody else that you may influence that day. And know that your actions can so easily affect others. And I think it's important in this time to embrace who you are, embrace what you need, understand and learn who you are, come into your own. If you are not happy with yourself, it's going to be very hard to find happiness anywhere else. Be happy, be grateful for what you have and who you are, and live in it, breathe in it, and let it kind of overflow you and overcome you of all the emotions of who you are. The good, the bad, the ugly, the happy, the sad tears, the crazy tears, all the tears. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here on this Wellness Wednesday. It's been kind of a weird month, and we have some interesting things to look forward to. And I hope everybody is staying safe and is doing kind of the best that they can within this time. I know I will not be with my family in person, but I will be doing virtual things with my family for Thanksgiving and Christmas this year. And I am excited for that, just because I will know everybody is safe in their own homes. So I hope that you and your family will do the same. Well, thank you again for being here, and wherever you are and whatever you are doing, I hope you are able to do something you love every single day. Bye, guys.